Dímelo, Dominican York. What's going on, mi gente? What the is going on? So, let's get straight into it. Today's scent of the morning. Accento. Xerjoff. Guys, beautiful blend. Beautiful wearing experience. Great concoction. I've worn this more than once. I've had samples of this before I got the bottle. It's not mind-blowing. It's not mind-blowing. It's probably one of the least expensive 100 ml Xerjoffs you could buy on the market right now. Let's go with Xerjoff website. The 100 ml is going for $273 retail, but I got this for more than 50% off. Over 50% off. So it is a parfum. It's in the Vibe collection or the V collection. I thought it might have been a different name, but it's called Vibe. V stands for Vibe. And it's a fresh, musky profile. The vibe of Accento is effortlessly classy, like the pastel-colored facades of Nice's old town, warmed by the golden sunshine. Palm trees lining the promenade, clear blue sky and sparkling turquoise waters. A well-dressed stranger walks by, leaving the scent of Accento in their wake. Just as the right soundtrack can make a film into a masterpiece, the right perfume can turn a beautiful moment into an unforgettable multi-sensory experience. Do they give us the note breakdown? Choose the vibe that fits the occasion or set your own with an evocative scent. Here it is. Top notes, pineapple and hyacinth. I'm glad I'm getting it right from the website because a lot of different places kind of mix these up. So again, top notes, pineapple and hyacinth. Heart notes, iris, jasmine, and pink pepper. And in the base, amber, musk, vanilla, patchouli, and vetiver. I gotta tell you guys, this thing doesn't scream at you, even though it is loud. It's a loud fragrance, but to me, it doesn't assault my nose. I did 10 sprays this morning. After everybody left the house, I sprayed to my heart's content. I did 10 sprays, and it just did its thing. It did its thing. The next 4 or 5 hours, I could have worn it all day, but then I showered, and I wanted to put on something else. But this guy is absolutely stunning. In a subtle way again, just like the last video I made about regular is great. This is one that it's not going to blow your mind. It's not going to feel like, oh, this thing has the best that, or it has the best this. It just does everything really well. Does everything really well. It lasts. It projects moderately, if not louder, depending on your spray count and depending how you wear it and where you spray. But it doesn't highlight any one thing. It's so well blended. I do get a little bit of fruits. I do get a little bit of musk. I do get a little bit of ambers. I do get a little bit of florals. The thing that I smell most, and let's go to strip. I'm not going to put it on skin. Because believe it or not, I actually blended my scent of the day with something else, with some Jamaican tobacco from Algabra. Again, a parfum concentration, so guys, it's just so well blended. Reminds me of Moon Fever from Memo Paris, in that the pineapple's not super prominent. It's kind of like a warm pineapple background. But I'm getting a lot of floral aspects up front. Oh, this is dreamy. Let's see. Accento opens with the glistening freshness of pineapple and hyacinth, followed by a floral heart of iris and jasmine. As the base notes come to the fore, the enduring appeal of amber, musk, and vanilla becomes apparent. All perfumes in the Vibe collection come with a silk foulard. Oh, we don't need to read none of that. Timeless with a shade of drama and more than a hint of romance. It's true, guys. A shade of drama. a hint of romance. You see how they're kind of letting you know that it's subtle, timeless. It just does its thing beautifully without having to scream, me, 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 me. I need to be the center of the room. This thing is just good. I think you can wear it all 4 seasons. Maybe you don't want to wear it in the highest of heat, but 2 sprays in the high heat, this will work. So good. So incredibly good. So incredibly good. Guys, and again, you can find this barely over $100. You can find it right now on Venba for about $119 tester with cap in the 100 ml. There are smaller bottles, so you can go to Olfactory Factory and get a 50 ml for $99. If all you need is a 90 ml, 50 ml for $99, or you can get the 100 ml at Venba if they still have them for $119. Really good stuff. Really beautiful stuff. Accento from Xerjoff. And then after showering, and if you see from yesterday's video to today, I shaved. I went with Arrow's EDT. Got a nice dent in there. And the reason is because I don't have a lot of aftershaves. As a matter of fact, the only aftershave I have that's a fragrance is Arrow's aftershave. And you can tell the difference by that blue ring. This actually screws off. And it's a splash. Yeah, I've pulled the top off before and it just leaves this other thing there. But Arrow's EDT. Oh, well, I've got it mixed up now with... Where'd I put the bottle? This is good. We'll have to talk about this another time. Jamaican tobacco from Algabra. Stunner. A lot of guys say that this reminds them of one of your favorites. Fixed my phone. I knocked it over. Red tobacco. Now this is the regular red tobacco. I think most people will say it reminds you of the red tobacco intense or the intense red tobacco. But they do have a similarity. Heck yeah. We're going to have to do a comparison video. Probably the intense. Which is it handy? Yes. Intense red tobacco. As a matter of fact, let's put those on strip right now. Let's see what's popping off with those. You guys got time. You don't have to stick around. We went over Accento. Not a safe blind buy. We're not doing red tobacco. We're doing intense red tobacco. 1 spritz. And then 1 spritz of Algabra. Now, Algabra is an extrait or parfum concentration, just like intense. So, Algabra in my left, intense red tobacco on my right. Guys, I'm wearing it with Arrows. And Arrows isn't as... Maybe I went nose blind, but it isn't as punchy as people say, like, wow, this thing is just like super projecting. And I didn't go easy on the sprays. Wow. So many similarities. Not identical. There are some nuances that are different. So you can get intense red tobacco in that $80 to $100 range, depending where you're looking. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, depending where you're looking. In Jamaican tobacco, you're going to find in between that $170 to $300 range, depending, again, where you're looking and how much homework you put in and how patient you are. Actually, I paid way better than that. And I think I got it on Maple Prime. Guys, differences, yes. Very similar in many ways. My nose. So you may need to sample, test it out yourself. Jamaican tobacco is a stunner. Now here's the thing, is it close to Carlisle? That's the other one people mention, and I didn't think about that. Xerjoff. I know this is hot down. And this has to be Carlisle. Yep. Carlisle. Now Carlisle should be an EDP concentration. So, Algabra, Jamaican tobacco on my left, PDM's Carlisle on the right. Also, some nuances. It seems like Carlisle's sweeter, but very similar in overall effect. Now, obviously, I'm starting to get the dry down in Algabra's Jamaican tobacco. Oh, that's so good. But yes, okay, 3 DNAs that are very similar, each with their own little nuance, but in that same wheelhouse. And I just watched a video. A guy said he got rid of PDM's Carlisle because it didn't vibe with him. It was too Christmassy. And then he got rid of red tobacco. He wasn't talking about intense, if I'm not mistaken. He said it was too synthetic. I must be a weirdo because I don't, yeah, okay, something synthetic. But I don't, if it smells good, it smells good, guys. If you like Jamaican tobacco, how did you not like Carlisle? How did you not like red tobacco enough to keep those? I don't know. Sometimes it's the brain. The brain does funny things to us, right? Same way, because something's a dupe, some guys will say, yeah, it smells good, but I wouldn't wear that. And vice versa. Jamaican tobacco smells great, but I wouldn't get that because I can get red tobacco. But if you really like Jamaican tobacco better, because it has its nuances, why wouldn't you get Jamaican tobacco? Go for what you like. Don't buy the hype. And I get it. You're not buying the hype. You're buying what to you makes sense, right? And I shouldn't be criticizing you guys for buying what makes sense to you. But yeah. Whew. Jamaican tobacco and let's compare Carlisle to intense red tobacco. I get that Mancera's intense red tobacco has more synthetics or feels more synthetic to the nose. It feels like it's got less naturals, and it maybe does. I don't know that. But I think all three probably have naturals and synthetics. I think. Is it a chance that PDM and Algabra probably have more naturals than Mancera? Could be. They're typically at double the price point. Right? Because you could find a deal on Carlisle in that $200 range on the 4.2. If you're not buying it retail. That's good, guys. Definitely sweater weather. I have something in my eye. Definitely for the fall season, but you see I'm rocking it. It's still in there. But I'm rocking it today. I'm rocking Jamaican tobacco today, and you know, it's obviously blended with Arrow's EDT, but right now Jamaican is taking over. It's like I've got a Arrow's background with the Jamaican tobacco forefront. And right now it's all just blended. It's all just blended and blended wonderfully. But thank you guys for hanging out with your Uncle Bo. I hope you have an amazing Thursday. Time for me to take out the garbage. Get ready for bed. Maybe a foot rub for the wife. But today's star of the show has been Accento. Again, one of these DNAs, and this one's from Xerjoff, that is not a screamer in terms of look at me, look at me, look at me. It is one that's going to fly under the radar. There was a lot of videos when this dropped, but then after that, nobody was talking about Accento. It was Accento Overdose, Naxos, and every other thing. This is not going to be anybody's top 10 list. This is not going to be anybody's, well, there are probably some people it's their favorite Xerjoff, but I'm guaranteeing that none of the influencers that you're watching are putting Accento on their list. One to keep your eyes on if you love smelling great, love something that's beautifully blended, and you can get at an amazing deal that doesn't have to be the center of attention. But you are, in all likelihood, will be, because you'll be the best smelling person in the room, period. Anyway, que Dios te bendiga. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.